With a population of 641,000 people and economy, the total GDP of $86 billion, Luxembourg is officially the richest country on earth. Believe it or not. Hello everyone, you are welcome back to Travel and Work. A one-stop channel for traveling, working, studying and living abroad. We hope you're doing great. You want to watch this video to the end to find out how you and your family can legally migrate to the richest country on earth. The average salary that skilled worker earns in this country is $4,916 per month. In order to move to this country, you do not need English language proficiency tests and you only pay in euro for the visa fee. Luxembourg is a beautiful nation. It has 3 official languages. Luxembourgish is the mother tongue of most Luxembourgers. It sounds close to Dutch, being a mixture of German and French with regional and even locally varying dialects. Luxembourgish is also the national language of Luxembourg and, together with German and French, one of its administrative languages. Luxembourgish is used by 77% of the population. French is the main communication language, followed by Luxembourgish, German, English and Portuguese. French is used particularly in trade, hotels, restaurants and cafes, mainly in the capital and its surrounding area. Now I am going to share with you pathways that you can use to move to this beautiful nation. There are skilled workers route, family route, study route, and business route. At the moment, there are programs that are currently open now. These programs are only in the shortages of occupation list. I will leave links for this website in the description box. You can then start applying for jobs. You need to start applying for these jobs as soon as possible so that you can embark on your journey. There are so many job opportunities including technology, banking, software development. The list is endless. You need to look at the official government websites for Luxembourg, as there are loads of list of shortage occupations that you can apply for. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Her mission is to make sure you legally migrate abroad without needing to spend too much money on an agent. We are here to help you save money and all our information are free of charge. You can use the information to fulfill your migration dream without needing to use agent and pay anyone money. Firstly, I'll be discussing about skilled worker. You might be asking the question what you need to do in order for you to be able to migrate to this rich nation. In order to be able to migrate to Luxembourg, you will need a passport that is valid for a minimum of 6 months. You need to have a police clearance from your home country that states that you're not a wanted person. Once you find a job in Luxembourg, you can move to Luxembourg on a temporary authorization document. Once you arrive in Luxembourg, you will need to take your medical examination. Once you have had your medical examination, you will be given a 1-year work permit. Once the work permit expires, you will then renew it and be given 3 years work permits. At the end of that 3 years, you will be able to apply for the EU Blue Card. It is called the European Union World Permit Residential Permit, which allows you to work among the 27 nations that make up the EU. There are websites that you can use to look for jobs. I will leave all the site in the description. I will also leave links to agents, recruitment agencies that you can contact in Luxembourg to kickstart your job search. You can use websites, like Indeed Jobs. There are specific websites that are dedicated to finding IT jobs and finance jobs. I will now clearly state that if you are a foreign citizen planning to work in Luxembourg, you must apply for a long-stay visa for employment. You must find a job and have a work contract with an employer in Luxembourg. Your employer must register your right of employment at the National Employment Agency in Luxembourg, proving that they are allowed to employ foreign citizens. If you are finding value with this video, why don't you subscribe and hit the like button? Now, concerning international students seeking higher education in Luxembourg, they need to apply for a study visa. In the case of family reunion visa, if you have close family members living in Luxembourg and want to be reunited with them, you can apply for a family reunion visa. If you want an investment visa as a businessman and you are looking to expand your business, you can do that in Luxembourg. However, first, you need to apply for an investment visa. Those applying for an investment visa need to project their investment plans to the Ministry of Economics or to the Ministry of Finance of Luxembourg. Furthermore, they need to have approval from the ministry before applying for an investment visa. To apply for a Luxembourg investment visa, you must invest at least €500,000 in an existing or new business, 500,000 euros in a new company that is still not created. 3 million euros in management and investment structure. 3 million euros in a bank deposit at a financial institution. Now, I am going to discuss Luxembourg long-stay visas and residence permits. A Luxembourg long-stay visa allows you to work, study, invest or even reunite with your family members in Luxembourg. Long-stay visas, also known as national visas, are issued for 1 year and can be extended, depending on why you are traveling to Luxembourg. If you are asking yourself the question, how can I move to Luxembourg? I will give you the answer. If you want to stay in Luxembourg for longer than 3 months, you need to apply for a long-stay visa. The process for applying for a long-stay visa is as follows. First, apply for temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg. You can apply for temporary approval at the Immigration Directorate of the Luxembourg Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs. After your temporary authorization is issued, then you must apply for a long-stay visa. You can apply for a long-stay visa at the nearest embassy consulate of Luxembourg in your home country. After entering Luxembourg, you must apply for a temporary residence permit. There are different types of Luxembourg long-stay visas. You want to listen carefully. A Luxembourg long-stay visa is issued for a maximum of 1 year but can be renewed. To apply for a long-stay visa, contact Luxembourg's nearest embassy consulate in your home country and book an appointment. Here are the Luxembourg long-stay visa types. Work visa. If you are a foreign citizen planning to work in Luxembourg, you must apply for a long-stay visa for employment. You must find a job and have a work contract with an employer in Luxembourg. Your employer must register your right of employment at the National Employment Agency in Luxembourg, proving that they are allowed to employ foreign citizens. Student visa. International students seeking higher education in Luxembourg need to apply for a study visa. Family reunion visa. If you have close family members living in Luxembourg and want to be reunited with them, you can apply for a family reunion visa. Investment visa. If you are a businessman looking to expand your business, you can do that in Luxembourg. However, first, you need to apply for an investment visa. Those applying for an investment visa need to project their investment plans to the Ministry of Economics or to the Ministry of Finance of Luxembourg. Furthermore, they need to have approval from the ministry before applying for an investment visa. To apply for a Luxembourg investment visa, you must invest at least 500,000 euros in an existing or new business. 500,000 euros in a new company that is still not created. 3 million euros in management and investment structure. 3 million euros in a bank deposit at a financial institution. I will now explain Luxembourg long-stay visa requirements. Listen carefully. When applying for a long-stay visa, gather and submit all the requested documents I will list at the nearest Luxembourg embassy in your home country. Number 1 is proof of accommodation in Luxembourg. Document proof that you have a place to stay in Luxembourg. This document could be an invitation letter, rental agreement, hotel reservation, house contract, etc. Secondly, a criminal record. A criminal record is a document issued by the police in your home country. This document must prove that you have no criminal history and are not a threat to the Republic of Luxembourg. Thirdly, a valid passport. Your passport must be valid at least 3 months after the return date and 2 blank pages. In addition, include a copy of your previous visas, if any. Fourthly, an application form. First, download the application form online, and fill it out. After filling it out, print a hard copy and sign it at the end. Do not leave any blank spaces. Number 5 on the list is 2 photos in line with Schengen visa photo requirements. You must take the pictures on a blank background with colors, and they must be passport-sized 35 to 40 mm. Make sure your images are recently taken within the last 6 months. Number 6 is health insurance. A document proving that you have valid health insurance covering any medical expenses if you have while being in Luxembourg. The health insurance must have coverage of 30,000 euros. After entering Luxembourg, you must apply for health insurance in Luxembourg. Number 7 is a bank statement. This is a document issued by your bank. It must prove that you are financially stable and can finance yourself while in Luxembourg. Number 8 is fee payment. The fee payment for a Luxembourg long-stay visa is 80 euros. When submitting the documents, you can finish the fee payment at the embassy consulate and attach the payment receipt to other requested documents. You might also need additional documents depending on the type of visa you apply for. Now let's get into the Luxembourg work visa requirements. The documents required for a Luxembourg work visa are: Number 1. Work contract. The work contract is proof that you have a job waiting for you in Luxembourg. The work contract must include the salary, work duration, work position, etc. Number 2 is professional qualification. A copy of your diplomas or professional qualifications. If it is a Luxembourg study visa, the visa requirements documents are: Number 1. A letter of acceptance from the university. You need to prove that you have been accepted at one of the Luxembourg universities. Number 2 is parental authorization. If you are a student under the age of 18. Number 3 is a document of the certificate or scholarship. The scholarship document must state the amount and its duration, if applicable. Now, for Luxembourg Family Reunion Visa, you must submit these documents to apply for a Luxembourg Family Visa. Number 1. Document proof of your relationship status. This is a document that depends on your civil status. So, if you are married, you must submit your marriage certificate, spouses, proof you live together or joint bank statements, partners, birth certificates, parents, children, etc. Number 2. Parental consent. This document is applicable if you have a minor child and one of the parents will not live in Luxembourg. Number 3. Medical report. The medical report needs to prove that you are in good health and you can live in Luxembourg. We will move on to the Luxembourg investment visa requirements. For this visa, you should submit these documents when applying for an investment visa. Number 1 is proof that you have made the requested investment. Number 2 is criminal record. This is a document issued from the police of your home country, and it must prove that you are not a threat to the Republic of Luxembourg. Number 3 is after completing all the requested steps, wait for a response. You will receive a response with your visa result within 15 to 30 days after submitting the documents. I hope you were able to note down all the necessary documents needed. Like I said, I will leave all the website links needed in the description box. Please take your time and go through them. Thank you for watching. I hope you will take advantage of this opportunity. Take care and see you in the next video.